Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. Give y'all a little bit of time to tune in case these notifications ain't go out. First things first, hopefully everybody having a blessed and productive Tuesday. Hopefully everybody was able to get through the work day. Everybody home safe. For those who having specific health issues right now, for those who are going through some trials and tribulations, just know that we're here for you. Healing prayers as always. I want to see definitely health and prosperity for 2023 and beyond. Appreciate everybody that tuned in earlier for the live stream. Good conversation, definitely. If you missed it, catch the replay. Swoop, what's going on, baby? Hope all well with you. It definitely was a good talk, and we had a little bit of piece of what I'm about to speak about tonight. Spiritual maturity versus spiritual immaturity. I was bringing up the situation that happened last night on another panel. Shout outs to the word too. I was basically giving an example of how two people could, even if they have a fallout, they come to the table and talk like grown-ups. And either mend fences or just, move, move accordingly. Love, baby, what's going on, baby? And see, I could be honest with you. There's some people who, if they do have their fallouts, some of them will get back together at some point. Some of them will not just mend fences, but just at least work on certain things. Got those who won't. And this is where spiritual immaturity comes into place. Now, this is my situation right here. Same token I was talking about. We got another instance of spiritual immaturity. So what we have here was a failure to communicate, right? But I did give another indentation of spiritual immaturity. We have the same troll coming here under main names, not worrying about nothing. Reason why I don't worry about nothing is because, again, I'm going to still be here doing what's necessary. You're doing something that's pointless and worthless. Last night was different because we actually had a talk. Shout outs to Carolina. See, again, that's an example of we went south a little bit, slight fallout, but we talked. See, when men have disagreements, they know how to come to the table, or they at least know how to just settle whatever differences is there. Then you got those who move like boys and young boys go with the arguments. And we see this happen and so on and so forth sometimes. People just being real immature. Not everything has to be a negative moment, and not everything has to be addressed. Instigators, in my opinion, have always been spiritually immature. Because, again, if two people are having a serious bout about something, let them hash it out the way they see fit. Andre, what's going on? Pixie, what's going on, baby? See, I could be honest. I had a fallout. I wasn't proud of the fallout. Hood, what's going on, my guy? Oh, shoot. Hold on, love, baby. Hold on. Hold on. I ain't forget about you. Hold on, baby. Appreciate you, love, baby. Hood, what you did? You dropped the Hennessy or you talking about drop the link? Ben, I had dropped the link. I told you we got potato order for you, man. See, here's the thing. We had a slight fallout. We talked. And see, again, I could respect. Oh, son. Come on, Hood. Wait a minute, y'all. Give me a second. I got an intermission. Come on, Hood. I ain't dropping no link for you. You dropped the Hennessy, son. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Can somebody get this man some diet potato water, too? I ain't gonna be doing that, son. Come on, bro. Hold on, man. Come on, man. Oh, hold on, Pixie. I appreciate you, baby. Let y'all get back rocking real quick. Hold on. No, appreciate you, baby. We doing this again? Come on, damn it. Come on, love, baby. Come on, man. Come on, man. Hold on. Yeah, man. That's it. No, we ain't gonna be doing this all night, man. I know y'all missed the club earlier, but I didn't even do the club earlier. My bad, y'all. My bad. I got caught up in another club. Shouts to Court. It's out there jamming. Definitely appreciate y'all for the super chat and the super stickers. Yeah, see again. Hold on. I'm gonna drop the link in a minute. Let me just get this across to the people real quick, man. See, grown men are gonna sit down and have talks and not yell, not scream, not curse at each other, no nothing. Literally have a conversation without it getting too crazy. And that's what happened last night. Again, shout outs to Word. Definitely had to show him some love on that panel last night. You know, and again, I can respect somebody that takes accountability for their actions and actually stands on it. And I do see progress coming at some point for some people. That was one of them because again, that was somebody that you know we did come out. We did come out together as far as content, growing together, all of that. One thing I do believe in, like I said, I don't really give too many second chances. But if I see that you actually doing something right and constructive, if I actually see you made a change and you stood to your accountability, I'll mess with you. And a lot of times it just be misunderstandings. But again, hey, water under the bridge. That's a part of spiritual growth and maturity. You don't have some people that just will never, and I mean never, see the light of spiritual maturity because they're too stuck in their ways. They're too selfish, too cowardly, and it shows day in and day out on their behalf. Like I said, I don't really have too many fallouts, and when I do, it got to be for a reason. And even the majority of the people that know me, they tell me, "Well, what did you do to him for him to come at you, or for him to feel the type of way about you?" That's just how it is. I don't do all that personal spats and everything else like some people would do. I chill out. I have my phone, no matter what it is I'm doing, where I'm at. I'm just being me. Don't let anything else fool you outside of what I've been saying. It's things we really got to start putting in place. Court, what's going on, baby? Angela, what's going on, baby? I didn't know if y'all just tuned in the like button. But again, it goes to show that, when you're doing certain things and you think that is all fun and games, especially, on certain levels when there's serious stuff going on, that you don't have no type of maturity. Nexie, what's going on, baby? And for those who are in attendance tonight, I'm just going to make this clear right now. I know I said I didn't want Kalani over here, but he more than welcome. See, when you can tell when somebody is being legit, you can also just feel it. You tend to just go with your good emotions. And I kindly welcome him back over here because he did something that some people refuse to do. Just apologize for their ways and their actions. Court, you good, baby? I just came on not too long ago. I had it set for 8, but I had to push it back an hour. I actually had to make some phone calls too, checking on my little cousins and stuff. They got home yesterday, so I just wanted to make sure they was all good. And I had to check on another cousin as well too. But again, I can respect that. Take accountability for your actions, and you actually doing what you're supposed to be doing. That's a clear way for some people to understand. You don't always give too many second chances, at least not me. But if I give you a second chance, that's because I already know and I felt and seen progress. There are gonna be other ones that I really don't care too much for. The reason why I don't care too much for them is because, in my opinion, you just never will take accountability for your own actions. And I'm all good for that. So I don't worry about too much outside of what I'm supposed to worry about. James, what's going on, my guy? In fact, give me a second, y'all. Because I feel it happening. And honestly, I was supposed to do that. My bad. I was supposed to do something else. But there are some people that will never take their own accountability because they feel, oh, they did something right. Or they just feel a type of way. But again, I don't think I've done nothing for you to feel a type of way about anything. Outside of me just being me and really bringing something that's truthful, yeah. And see, normally I would just leave it be tonight, but I'm not. There we go. See, when I'm really having serious talks, I'm gonna talk. And again, Kalani, you more than welcome to pop up in here, bro. What the main thing is, just take your time and do what's necessary for yourself. Like I would tell anybody, take your time and do what's necessary. See, when you're able to understand that people are going through things and people just want certain things to happen, that's another sign of spiritual maturity. See, again, I don't have to go back and forth arguing with you nor nothing. And if I do argue, which most of y'all see, I don't really like argue. But if I'm pushed to a point, then I'm going to do what's necessary. But again, I'm only doing things that is necessary because again, I don't have time to be playing with people in specific games that they feel they want to play. Not one of them. Oh, love, baby. Oh, hold on. Let me give you the. Let me give you the members. Let me give you the members only. My bad, y'all. Well, no, I can't do that. Appreciate you for that. I'm gonna give you a vid right now. Trying to avoid playing too much damn music, but I lied to myself. Hold on. No, I'm just messing with you though, baby. Again? Come on, man. I knew you was gonna do that. Come on, man. Man. Nah, you know what? That's it. I'm giving you this. And then I'm gonna give you this right now. God damn it. Turn around and do you gonna keep doing this, man? Nah, it's all good. I definitely appreciate you, love, baby. Hold on, I got you, though. Let me give you something different. Let me use day music now. Watch this. Damn it. Don't do nothing else again, man. Do nothing else right now. No, but again, you know, when people are showing better than they saying, that's better. I could deal with that. I don't really do too many fallouts, like I said. And if I do have a slight fallout with somebody, I know how to talk like a grown man. I don't gotta curse you out. I don't gotta get crazy with you. I don't gotta do none of these sort. That's because I was taught that. I gotta get crazy. And a lot of times I watch certain discussions happen the way they were supposed to happen. I don't watch specific situations where I don't watch people I ain't even know had a beef. They ain't never even showed that they had a beef. Why? Because they knew how to just sit down and talk. And a lot of times they found out it wasn't even nothing on either end. It was just miscommunication or outside instigation. And again, any type of instigation, in my opinion, is a form of spiritual immaturity. Any form of foolery, any type of sheer hate, that's not showing spiritual maturity. And even the fallouts I had on here, never once said I hate anybody. B Rob, what's going on, my guy? Jess, what's going on, baby? Realist, what's going on, my guy? See, I'm gonna use tonight as an example. Again, even with the people I fell out with, I never once said I hated anybody. I don't do hate. If I have to hate you, I'm gonna do something else more than just hate you. Just know that. That's why I never went to that level. See, again, I know what I'm capable of and what I'm not capable of. But I had most of that trained in and wired in since a kid. I know when it's time to go to bat, and I know when it's time to chill out. Damn, James. Praying that you get better though, bro. And you gonna get better. Don't worry. You just gotta keep your faith strong, and that's it, bro. You know what it is. See, even when people are going through things, I know how to just be myself. Something that some people are not doing because again, they don't have no type of spiritual growth. I've had spiritual growth throughout my 20s and even now. My growth is still growing. Because there's things I know for a fact I would have went off the deep end off of, but I didn't. And there was a good reason why. Because again, I know what I'm capable of. But when you are in control of every bit of raw aggression and emotion, that's another form of spiritual maturity. Then you got people that walk around and do the things that they do. Prime example. Prime example of spiritual immaturity is the same worthless troll that always comes in here every other day, but loves what's going on over here. See, that's a form of spiritual immaturity. You would sit here and say there's no disdain, but in the same token, you're showing disdain every time you come in here. Form of spiritual immaturity. Person like that, I wouldn't care who you are. I would never be able to sit down at a table with you or even come to any type of conclusions with you. If anything, if I ever thought you was somewhat of a threat, I put my hands on you before anything. Then again, I wouldn't even have to do that. You would just have to be mindful of your steps, especially around. Make light and make whatever you want to make of this person that you see on this screen right here. This voice will tell you something that you should be eerie of. 'Cause I've been through my convictions. I've been through a little bit of everything that young man shouldn't really have gone through as of yet. I took everything in stride. See, when you have spiritual growth and just maturity, you know when it's best to leave things alone, and you know when it's time to just be raw and uncut. There are a lot of people who are spiritually immature, and again, we see them running around here day in and day out. See, again, I've always felt like this. I've met some good people on here from all communities, and not once, and I mean not once, even again for the ones I fell out with, have I ever said I hate you. But see, this is a mature level again. I've always felt if you had a disdain or have some sort of issue with me, you was always welcome to hit this panel when this panel was open. But for the fact that you won't, again, it shows spiritual maturity on my end and not on your end. Oh, Platty. Oh, come on, baby. Come here. I see your scalp hurting. Come here, baby. I got something special for y'all. Hold on, hold on. My bad, bro. What's going on?
What's going on, Big Nate? God bless you, man. How you doing this afternoon? Well, evening. What's going on with you, my dog?
My bad. My phone started tweaking again.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, what happened, man? I was like, what? Everything all right over there, big dog?
Yeah, everything good. I realized what it was. I had to unplug this phone.
Yeah,
Figured
that's
out
how it
it
is.
was
Yeah, let me
back. What's
go.
going on, man? In here. Just enjoying another day, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm just thanking God, bro. My birthday was yesterday, bro. Me and my homegirl, we went to Biloxi, man, and enjoyed my birthday, man. Got a little fucked up, got a little drunk, man, and enjoying glad enjoying to see another year on this earth, bro. It's a blessing to live to see 37 years, man. Most people don't reach this age, even though it's a young age. But as you noted, bro, what you was talking about, a lot of young cats have been leaving this earth in a very, very young age, man. And some of them may be sickness, but most of them because of they wrong decisions they make in life. And I'm talking about the guys in the street. And I'm going to come to what you was talking about, spiritual maturity. You got to learn how to be mentally stable and strong, even though through of the worst of times, you got to have the willpower to keep to push through that, even though it sucks, man. I've been through that most of my life. You trying thinking you're doing the wrong thing and things don't go right like you think you're gonna be. You feel like you're shaking up a little bit, but you gotta overcome that, shake it off, and keep moving forward and just say, hey man, lesson learned. I'll do better. Your mistakes can make you stronger. So you won't realize don't do them again. That's why I say I have willpower. I have strength. I gotta keep going forward no matter what. I know you hear a metal a hard rock I listened to since 2006. Kill switch engage, this fire burns. His lyrics, the lyrics they say is even through the darkness of days, your fire still burns. Even though things don't look good, keep that fire in your heart and keep believing that you'll push through that to the brighter days in your future and in your life. You got to keep that going no matter what. Things don't look good, no matter how things are now. But in the end of that tunnel, there's a light there. And that's why I always say a wolf's got to eat, a wolf's got to hunt to find success, man. That's why I'm always keep on growing, man. Because when I be on any panel I be on, I'm real with what I say. This is no joke to me. I am the lone wolf of Alabama, and I'm still on the hunt to find success.
I hear you, bro. Little Robbie, what's going on, my guy? Yeah, no, man, but see, that's the thing, though. Like, I was telling somebody that. I said, you know, I have people who, if they was moving a certain way, and I ain't even talking about the streetwise, just saying in general, if you was moving a certain way, you done already made your little adjustments, your changes or whatever. That's a sign of spiritual growth and maturity, and that again, it even goes down to situations. You already had a fallout with somebody, but y'all was able to come sit down at the table and talk. Uh, Again, that's a form of maturity. Because if you ain't got to yell at each other and still go back and forth, and nah, that's something right there that's supposed to be done. Things
Yeah.
ain't that serious. You supposed to be able to just hash things out.
When I do things, it's real. When I say stuff on this panel, or any panel I be on, I be real for everything I say. And I admit the wrongs that I do because I don't hide from shit, man. I'm a real dude. Judge me, don't matter. I know what I've done. I know who I am, and I know what I'm capable of doing. We all, do things that we wish we never should have done. And I overcame stuff like that. When you try and do the right thing, at a homegirl, man, this weekend, I'm gonna tell you this right now, bro. This weekend I went to Texas to see a friend of mine I met online. Yes, yes I have. And I went over there to Texas for the first time in my life. Never drove that far. I drove all the way to Texas. Went over there, met her, gave her a hug, helped her out. But you ever drove through bridges, bro, that get you exhausted, especially bridges like they about 400, 5 feet in the air. When you go up a bridge, I get to see the water or crossing a railroad or anything like that, and then you going down. A little bit of anxiety. I had to go through all that mentally, but I was still rolling over, overcoming it. And besides, you driving about 6, 7 hours, man. Trying to get there to let them know, or trying to prove to yourself that you can do it. But that was basically what it is. Maybe, number one, to see her, and number two, to test myself and my abilities to get things done. Because it's never been done before. And I always want to push myself to the limit that I can do these things without relying on nobody to do it for me. Try to prove myself as a young man, and I can go out there and get it done. Number one, I went to Texas. Thank the Lord that watched over me. And I did see the girl. We talked for about 20 minutes, 30 minutes, sat down, chit chat. Then I told him I was tired. I was tired, and I just wanted to rest. She got upset. She got mad. I said, "You want to go with me to the hotel?" She said, "No." I said, "All right." So I'm finna go to home. I'm going home to the hotel to rest my body from this, from the ride. Tired, had a long day. Then I slept. Next day, I called, no reply. No reply, bro. And then I pulled up at their house. Wonder what happened. Knocked on the door. The nephew answered the phone. I answered the door. I said, "I want to see so and so." I sat down the steps and waited. Then I waited. Then the sister came out, told her she don't want to see me anymore. I said, "All right." And I just, you know what I did? Didn't argue. I said, "All right." I came all the way for nothing, but it didn't bother me. So I turned my ass around, went back downstairs, got in my car, went to the hotel, grabbed my shit, went back home. I did see a lot of people. I kind of enjoyed myself, but you can't get mad at me for a person, at me, because I got tired from the long trip. It takes patience. Patience is a virtue. But did it bother me? Yes, it kind of did. But I ain't let it beat me too bad so I can go out there to attack or beat up on a person. I was man enough. I said it's a win because I proved them and I proved to myself that I can drive far as I can. I spiritually, I overcame all the obstacles. Was I was a little homesick? Yes, I was. But at the same time, I bust my ass and I did what I said I was going to do. When everything I said, I done it. I didn't say things and then lie about it and don't show. When I say I'm going to do things, I'm going to do things. Then I pulled up on them and let them know what happened. They let me know. Didn't argue. They thought I was going to be intimidated. I wasn't intimidated. I just wanted my answer. I got my answer. I told them, God bless. It is what it is. Went back over there, went back home to Mississippi. Saw another homegirl. Fucked with her. We talked, had a good time, played old school Mario. Kind of got a little intimate. We talked. I told her what happened, and I was just enjoying life. And on my birthday yesterday, man, with one of my good old homegirls. Me and her been friends for 2 years since I've been living in Mississippi. She gave me a birthday present. Went to the casino, got a margarita, gambled a little bit, enjoying life, talking about spiritual things, trying to Make the world, just try and live life. Don't let things bother you. Just keep going. Learn from your mistakes. Moving on. That's why I always say, including myself, look before you leap. Open your eyes and see. Clean out your ears and listen. Big Nate, yes, I'm telling you this, bro, because it was like a win and a lose. But yeah, at the end of the day, I won because I did not let it bother me. I didn't let it stress me. I still live, man. I still overcame the obstacle, and I'm still on the hunt for success, my brother. And no matter what happens, I always keep your eyes on the prize and keep hunting for success. That, my guys in the chat, is spiritual, spirituality, maturity to keep going forward. Don't let it beat you down. Keep going forward no matter what. I talked to my pastor about it. He just, man, good thing, bro. You free, man, to do what you want to live your life, man. But next time, be careful next time. I said, I will. And God bless, he said, but God bless you. I said, man, I'm just back, alive, looking at you in the face. I told all my, my brother, you know, let him know what was up and everything like that. And I'm saying, I'm still strong, man. And I'm still going to hunt for success. Spiritually, I'm very strong because I've been there. I've done that. And you got to be strong and be will for it to keep yourself going forward. So that's how you keep your spiritual maturity intact, even though things didn't go right. But at the same time, you prove to yourself and to them that you'll do it. And I'm still strong to this day. Bro. I'm still strong to this day. I've lived to see 37 years, bro. And I'm still going to live and learn to keep going forward, man, and start speaking my truth. All right, bro. I think I talked enough, man. I'll let you have your show back.
Nah, you good. I had to mute the mic anyway. Somebody was coming down the block with that. Oh, what's up with those three-wheel vehicles that they be sporting out, man? I'm so like, what the hell kind of sound system y'all got that is vibrating on everybody building? My bad, y'all. You good. I ain't getting no damn phone call. If I ever mute the mic, it's because of certain situations like that. It's like earlier. I'm not with all that muting the mic and I don't want to edit nothing. I try to stay in one spot. But what you said is all facts right there, though. But see, the messed up part about all of that part right there, though, bro, I'm not going to lie to you. The fact that, again, you showed spiritual maturity. She did. She could have told you herself. Like I
Yeah.
said, grown ups are going to do grown up things, kids are going to do kid things. Oh, yeah, and happy birthday, bro. And another blessing around the sun, and many more blessings around the sun.
Thank you,
But
bro.
again,
Thank you.
that's immaturity on her behalf, though, bro. Well, I say that because I went through that one time, but it was my situation was way different. I was really mad because I was like, oh, you want to play games? I like that. I wasn't worried about it though, because again, I showed grit when it was all said and done.
Yeah.
And I wasn't mad because I walked over to a friend and said, it happens. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes it'll present a certain situations like, all right, that's what I told
Man.
somebody for every one that don't like you, there's got to at least be five of them. And that's exactly what it was because it was at a party. So I was like, oh, okay. I knew you wasn't really ready for the spiritual maturity anyway of that factor because I wasn't just on anything. You ran your mouth, so I stepped up on it. You showed you wasn't ready for it, so I left.
Hmm.
It happens like that sometimes, though, bro. Hey,
Yeah,
man, listen,
man.
you can't get mad about that, man.
I ain't, bro. But I spiritual think about it, man. But but the best thing about it, bro, I drove to Houston, Texas, bro. Houston, Texas. It's a nice place, bro. But the part I hate is a bunch of goddamn bridges. Jesus Christ, there's so many damn bridges,
Yeah,
man. But yeah, bro, it was a good experience, bro. Now I'm ready. If I ever go back to Texas to visit anybody or visit some people at my family or whoever,
yeah,
I know where to go, and maybe next time I bring probably my brother, my partner, I call him my partner in crime, my brother. That look out for me, I look out for him. You know, and we always do things together, man. With things like this, like if I go long distance, I have him to ride with me and shit, bro. Like we cousins, but we grew up as brothers, and we've been there since since he was a baby when I was four, man, and our bond is so strong, man. And we just basically like brothers, and we are basically brothers by heart, man, because he had to work, and I just wanted to prove to myself that what kind of man I can really be and what I'm capable of doing. Sometimes you got to go out there and just go to the unknown and prove to yourself. Not being stupid, but prove to yourself and have God on your side and keep going, bro. That's what made me a man. So I can live and tell you that, yes, I've been to test and I came back to tell the story, bro. And I did what I could, man. And the story was she wanted me to go see her folks, man, but I told her I was too tired and I wanted to rest. I said, after I rest, we can do it. But like I say, like my grandma always say, patience is a virtue. You weren't patient enough. Oh well, man. Maybe you wasn't ready.
It wasn't.
So hey,
It really ain't though, bro. And that's why I was saying. Sometimes they'll present it, but then again, for you could have dodged the bullet anyway on either end because despite whatever, you still got people that are moving types of ways that too unfavorable. Oh no, Commander, what's going on, baby? Moo moo.
but yeah, man, it's not like throwing no shade or nothing, bro. It was just about me, like what I get. Most people like, man, you did all that, bro, and that's all she did. You supposed to be a nigga. I wouldn't do that shit. Hey, I have. I had balls that went over there. I had guts to do it. I did it in a place I didn't know about nothing about. Yeah, man. I wasn't like trying to brag about it, man. I accomplished that. That's a badge of honor to me, man. Now I can just go out there and just see the world, man, when I want to, man. Like when I got time to do it. Cause bro, tomorrow, wolves got to eat. I gotta work, make up the hours I miss, and get my hours back and start going back, take care of my responsibilities, paying my house bills and shit, paying my rent. I already paid the light bill. So hey, bro, back to normal, man. Live and you learn.
Yeah. Nah, but see, that's what I'm saying, son. Sometimes you just gotta be mindful. See, like, and that's what I'm saying. Even when you are delving outside of areas, just be mindful, be careful. See, with me, it was just too funny because I know
But
that
yeah,
whole area. So, like I said, it didn't matter. I knew that whole area, and that was the first time I had been over there since I was literally like a kid. So when they was like, "Yo, son, how you knew all this area over here?" I said, "Cause I remember being here, fool. I remember being in the stroller, looking at all these damn things. Like, where the hell we at? This ain't the hood. Like, where we at? We're like, come on."
and
Nah, you
boy,
just gotta be aware of your surroundings, though, bro. Because it be some real unseedy things happening, man.
oh yeah, I have my guard on regardless, bro. And at the same time, I do, to my grandmother, I told you about that story about my grandma and my girl. Remember, I told you that.
Yeah,
I always put bless oil on my forehead, across my forehead, before I get in the car and and ride to protect you on your journey and on your safe back. I didn't have no
yeah,
bless oil or no oil, but I did kind of just cross my forehead and got on the road. And I prayed before I got back on the road again. So you got to believe in what you can do. It's a spiritual battle every day. Like I tell people, no matter what happens to me, I will never become the person I hate. I would never become the person that I hate the most because if you become the person you hate, you're a goddamn hypocrite. So I would never become what I hate. Even though things go wrong, man, I will not turn to the dark side, bro. I won't because I'm a strong guy, man. And every day I go, man, I always keep proving myself right, man. And I gravitated, people gravitate to me. And I ain't been begging for nobody to gravitate to me because my words are so true and real. And I respect that for the people who come in, saying to me, Twister, Fats, or B-Rob. That was Fats, man. And I'm like, yes, man, that's what I love to do, man. I just like to help people out and give folks advice. Like Big Nate, if I got a question about you, you live in New York, my guy, right?
Yep.
Maybe one day I want to go to New York and have some advice, man. Hey, how it is over there in New York City, man? How it is over there? I never been there, man. Just like I like Texas. Maybe I want to be in New York and see the experience, man. When I was a kid growing up, bro, I wanted to see the Twin Towers, the original ones before they got brought down.
Yeah.
And I guess I ain't gonna never get a chance to see that, man. But I will see the new version of the Twin Tower, and I want to take a picture of it and whatnot. And I want to say, hey, I was there, but I did not take no pictures when I was in Texas because I was just too exhausted from the trip, and I wanted to see her, and things didn't work out the way I wanted to do it. But hey, man, it's under my belt. I know I've been there. I ain't had to prove to nothing. I know I did it. So
Nah,
it was,
you should have took some damn pictures on the way back though. That's what you
huh?
messed up at. That's what you
Yeah.
messed up at. You should have took some pictures on the way back. You see how y'all people just be messing up? I was here. I ain't gotta prove nothing. See, and you still didn't take a picture, not even bring back a taco shell. Nothing like I don't wanna hear that. I don't even
All I
want to
got,
say
all I got, but the only thing I do have is a little what you call it little a gift card or something like that. Let them know I did come. I was there. That's the only thing I brought back with me.
nothing.
But hey, man, it's all from the hotel I was at. That's the only picture I got. I could probably snap it to you, just let you know. Yeah, I was there.
Yeah,
But
nah,
yeah,
but I'm saying though, compared to all these other spots, places you really don't want to be at, as far as even not saying visiting. You visit, but you better have some money visiting. Better if New York and California be like the two most expensive spots, like damn, son, just for
yes,
this. Yeah, hold this. Welcome to the good life. Like, that's
I
what I
know,
think.
I know, right? Yeah, but I was there, man, and it was a good experience. Houston is a big city, man. A lot of airports. They got a plenty of malls.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was just trying to prove a point, man, to myself. Like I can do it, man. And it's always a challenge. I always say I always love a challenge, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. That road was probably the one that got me so freaking exhausted. But yeah, man, I had to tell you that, man, just to be real. And no matter how people might take it, I don't care. I'm a semi male, man. I'm a lone wolf. I don't care. I don't follow nobody. People can follow me if they want to, man. But I'm just gonna show you. I'm just gonna tell you your advice, and that's it. If you want my advice, I try to help you as much as I can. But people gotta learn that you can't rely on nobody to do things for you. All that we can just do is just tell you how to get it done and just give you props about it, and just teach you what you need to do. If you follow it, follow it. You follow it. You don't. You don't. So that's why we gotta keep looking ourselves in the mirror, man, and just say like what you want to do with your life, how you want to live it, what you're trying to accomplish, what you're trying to make yourself happy and whatnot. Don't make the other person happy. You gotta learn how to make yourself happy too. So that's why my will is so strong, man. And the hunt always continues. So
I hear you on that. Carlos, what's going on, my guy? Hold on, I'm trying to catch up with the chat. I feel like somebody else is either shadow hugging or popped up in here. Oh no,
all right,
love baby,
man.
don't wait a minute, love baby, don't be laughing because you know it's true. You know you come to New York City, you gotta have some money, especially if you stay in the hotel, baby.
What you say? I ain't catch
Nah,
the
I was saying because she laughed at something I said earlier about that's the truth. You ain't got money to go on them hotels in New York or California, man. Listen, don't do
man.
it. Come visit unless you got somewhere to stay, or unless you got somewhere to stay, or you got family out here. That's different. But as far as let me just get a hotel for a couple nights while unless you get a good deal somewhere, I'm telling you. Nah, but everything else, you be good money though, as far as food and stuff is concerned. So,
Oh yeah, shit. I had to stop. Yeah, I had to stop and get something to eat. The food pretty decent, bro. Yeah, I had to stop, fill the tank up. That most of my money went from the ride. You gotta stop, put gas in the car to make sure you don't freaking be stranded. Then you get hungry or you want to take a goddamn bathroom break, stop at a gas station, go do that, man. Yeah, man. So shit, most of my money went on, riding over there and back and shit like that. So yeah, I still got my little money, man, through the bank and whatnot, man. So shit, bro. Nigga, I ain't broke. That's one thing I won't not allow myself to be.
right.
I came a long way for where I'm at today, bro. And I was just looking at little baby. It's crazy up there in New York. Yeah.
Nah, I didn't. Hold on, Carlos. I forgot you down there. Yeah, man. For those people out there that might be going through or preparing for that hurricane, just make sure you got everything that you need. Make sure you definitely got enough food, light, whatever you need. Can't man go back to the old tactics. And if you know for a fact you might have to vacate, vacate. Again, your life and preservation of your family is more important than anything.
And
Jersey Rich, what's going on, my guy?
let me tell you about them hurricane situations, bro. You know I'm from the South, bro. I'm from Alabama, brother. Lives in Mississippi. Boy, them hurricanes ain't no joke, bro. They ain't no joke. Man, Hurricane Ivan back in 2004 was
Yeah.
a beast, man. Man, but let me tell you a blessing. I'm gonna tell you a blessing, bro. It was a bunch of trees been knocked down like dominoes. But let me tell you how the Lord works in spiritual ways, man. It skipped my grandmother's house, our house, and trees knocked over some more down. My grandma told us that when she saw a lot of white flashes around the house, and the trees were bowing down, protecting the house. Like she said,
Mm,
she seen the angels protecting our house from the dangerous hurricane called Hurricane Ivan, bro. And I'm telling you, man, it's real, bro. The Lord is real, man. The spirit is real. Spiritual feelings, bro, it's real out there, man. Because man, we could have been dead so many times when we've seen these hurricanes, bro. Hurricane, hurricane on what's that? Idol that came in 2020. It did damage, but our house still stand, man. And bro, it was a blessing, man. It's a blessing, bro. I survived a lot of hurricanes, man. A little to tell about it, man. But with Carlos going down there in Florida, just be
yeah,
safe out there. Be safe out there. They got hit by so many hurricanes. Hurricane Michael did his damage. Hurricane, I think, I don't know about the other hurricanes. I can't remember. There's so many hurricanes hit Florida. I can't even remember. No offense. And I love Florida. Florida's my place to go. Pensacola, Florida. Nice place
yeah,
to go. Pensacola Beach, Fort Walton Beach, Panama City Beach. People, y'all ain't never been, go there. Y'all would love it. Especially when you want to come to meditate and enjoy your life. Yeah,
yeah.
man. God bless y'all. But God bless y'all over there in Florida, man. I got a homegirl. I got two homegirls to stay in Florida. I hope they be really, be safe over there. I might give them a call when I get off your show, man, and let them know that I hope they be all right. And man, y'all be safe over there in Florida, man. God bless y'all, and please protect yourselves, man. And y'all got basements, man. Y'all better go underneath those babies, man.
Word. Antisocial, what's going on, baby?
Yeah. But yeah, man, real over here, bro. Real
Yeah,
over
man.
here. Bro.
Nah, but like I was saying though, it's multiple ways to show maturity. Like I was saying on Word Panel last night, and it is. But a lot of people lack again spiritual maturity. Because again, if I
Yeah,
have a fallout with you, I know how to just either talk to you or just leave you alone. If I leave you alone, I'm gonna let you get yourself right.
true, true, true.
And that's what basically
Exactly.
happened last night. Just like a misunderstanding that got a little out of proportion, but then again, there was forgiveness there. So,
Yeah,
that's normally what it is, though. A lot of people just gotta understand that. We don't have to keep going back and forth. And if you feel that it's going to be an issue the way you can't get back with somebody, then you just go on about your business. But I'm showing a form of spiritual maturity because earlier I could have went off the deep end on that person. Like I said, I would have done put their address out and over that if I was really on that type of time, but I'm not. But it just goes to show people I don't have to play games and don't try to call a bluff neither because I'll call your bluff every day. Like I said, never this portal and this link was dropped. Never popped up and said nothing. So, a form of spiritual maturity. If you felt you have something to say to me, come say it.
Exactly. So shoot, I don't hide behind panels, bro, and other stuff, man. I'm real. Like the avatar you see right now, that's what I really look like, bro. Half black, half Cherokee, bro. That's me. And this is not like you gotta cam up. I like shoot. I cam up when I can. But I'm just letting you know that's my picture. That is me. That is what I look like. So
Anybody worried about you, Otis? You didn't come up under 1,000 troll names with the same old damn monikers to a degree. So,
yeah, it's just though. Like I was saying, like I said, these idiots, man, want to know what folks look like and shit. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm not camming up. I cam up when I want to cam up. I'm just here to speak the truth, man. That's all that matters. You don't like the truth, man, just go somewhere else and find something else you want to listen to, bro. Maybe it's too real for you over here. Wherever I be at. When I come everywhere I go, I speak facts. I
and
ain't
we
trying
still
to
want to talk about you, Otis. Mind your business. I'm mind your business. You know what I'm talking about? So you sit in the corner. That's what happens when you too feeling yourself for your birthday. Go sit there in the corner. Sit down.
say what now?
So go sit there in the corner for a minute. See what I'm talking about? Just because it's still you thought you still your birthday? Nah. Your birthday was yesterday, not today. We wasn't talking about you, buddy. And I'm like, nah, you good though. No, but again, it goes to show some people again. Yeah, some people that don't show any type of maturity because guess what? I don't gotta like you, but I ain't gonna try to mess up whatever you trying to do in particular. Some people will do that just because
Yeah.
again they are that spiritually messed up in the life. Man, listen, it's either you going to take whatever accountability and responsibilities, make your changes, and do what you gotta do, or continue to have them downfalls. Chill town, what's going on, my guy?
Yeah. But yeah, man. I've been coming to your show for coming to your show a lot, man, lately, man, because you've been speaking real fast, bro. Since Black be mentioning you, man, since I known you when I met you on the first panel, man, when I was doing it with Black Show, bro,
Mm,
and I started listening to what you be saying, bro. I said, man, shoot, man, this dude real, man. And I'm gonna say, bro, I keep praying for you, man. Make sure you have your success on your career on this show, bro, and keep speaking your truth, bro. Because when I become a content creator, man, right now I can't get my computer laptop started because I'm still working on it right now because I had a little bit of a virus.
yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be up there talking my shit, man. Just being real, speaking facts, and just keep going forward, man. But on that note, Big Nate, bro, in the chat, God bless y'all and thank y'all for the birthday wishes, man. It was yesterday. I enjoyed myself, man, and I'm gonna continue on, man, enjoying my life, bro. And I'll be back over here in the future panels on with you, bro, talking some real facts with you, my bro. And God bless y'all. Y'all be safe out here, my brother. I gotta get ready for work in the morning. They finna have me working all goddamn day.
We be alright. I'm going back to the plantation tomorrow myself, so I
Hey,
got
Big Nate.
11 hour shift, so it is what it is.
Big Nate, bro. I ain't worrying about it, bro. Like I always say, bro, wolves gotta eat, bro. Wolves gotta eat. I gotta eat, bro. I gotta go hunt.
Right.
All right, God bless you, man. God bless you. Y'all be safe out there. Y'all Floridians out there, y'all be safe out there. God bless y'all. Y'all be safe, man. Y'all be safe. God bless you, Big Nate. Till we meet again, my brother.
You already know, bro. Definitely appreciate you. You always more than welcome to pop in, man. Have a blessed one, man.
All right, man. Thank you, my guy. God bless you, my bro.
Oh, serious. I appreciate you for being super mod right now, dropping all these links, baby. Definitely shout outs to Brian for popping up on the channel. Again, people are just gonna They gonna show their true selves at some point, but they also show again the difference between spiritual maturity and immaturity. See, where some people would show the maturity as far as prime example, being blessed to see another year around the sun. Some people don't give two hells. That's a form that you spiritually dead, in my opinion. If you don't even care that you made it around the sun, even after everything you have been through, that's still wrong there. Eve, what's going on, baby? Y'all already know if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. And if y'all new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Again, this is a prime example of what I was saying earlier. I was literally sit here and take you through my realm. But if I take you through my realm, guess what? It ain't gonna be no different. See, again, I know how to just have a balance and be right amongst the people. Spiritual maturity, that's where it lies at. How you think you're gonna be able to build with people if you can't even come together and have a good conversation and talk? See, I've always felt like this. Any type of spiritual immaturity, in my opinion, that means you got people who, like I just said earlier, instead of that girl telling him herself, somebody else telling him. Like that's corny. That's immature. That's little kid stuff. Prime example: if you don't like somebody, you tell them straight up that you don't like them. Or if you tell them you don't want to be bothered, you just straight up tell them. And what's the worst that can happen? Somebody might just say, "All right, bye, bye." Don't matter to me. Immaturity, you gonna go back and forth. You gonna want to argue. You might say or do some things, and again, not in spots to where you are not familiar with. I definitely appreciate you, love baby, for being super mod tonight. Definitely some good people in the chat. And again, I don't have to do anything outside of what I've been doing. My maturity will tell me, look here, you doing what you need to do. Keep pushing yourself forward. That's a form of maturity when you can uplift yourself even in the darkest moment. Because again, life is full of choices. You could choose to be spiritually mature and endure a little bit of everything that life has to offer you. But you also still have to be in control of not just your emotions, but your thought process again. If you ain't on either or, downfall for destruction. See again, when you have people who will attack you, I'm gonna like just use this as an example. When you got people that will attack you from under 1,000 different accounts, another form of spiritual maturity, because you're not directing anything to the person. Direct. Respect is the most important form, again, of maturity. If you can't respect certain things, then Don't expect nobody to have respect for you. Again, I've had nothing but respect for mostly everybody. I feel my form of disrespect is if I ever have to say I hate somebody, because I would be going against my own principle. I don't hate nobody. I could be mad at you and all, but I don't hate nobody. And I definitely don't wish no type of ill will on you because, again, you only got one life. See, you have prime example trolls on here, right? I've met some good trolls. I met some good trolls, and guess what? They don't troll anything good. They troll all the nonsense, which I can respect. I like those type of trolls. And then you got trolls that just do stupid stuff all around the board. But again, it shows who really has the maturity. I done been accountable for a few things over here and took my responsibility even when I didn't have to. I've always felt like this. When you have to defend yourself and do what you have to do, hey, you're gonna do what you're gonna do. But in that same token, there's just some things you don't necessarily have to defend or do anything to. Again, let people crash out sometimes. No doubt, Angela, appreciate you, baby. I've always thought about this though. It's more than just sad. It's just immature all around the board. When you can't get up or get past a certain notion. Love, baby, I know. We all don't. But apparently they allowed to roam free on it. But I'm gonna show you the most and the utmost maturity when it comes to just handling things accordingly. See, where some people would have ran, or some people would have really been popping up at somebody's house, or so on and so forth. I haven't done that not once. I barely taken anything on here personal. I haven't. That's the worst thing I can do is take anything personal here from anybody. All in all, I wouldn't necessarily have to. Because again, there's a respect level and there's a maturity level. I'm in my lane, comfortable doing what I've been doing. Not just raise awareness, but bring something good to the people. Well, baby, don't be sitting over there crying. What you crying for? What you crying for? Nah, I know. It happens like that though. A form of spiritual maturity. I see a lot of content creators that even when they got, hindrances and pestilences coming around the vicinity, they still continue to push out their content and do whatever. I would be one of them because despite whatever, sometimes I end up having to put this person as content because it goes to show again a part of the lesson, a part of something that's being taught right now. This is a blueprint for some people to not move like that. Some people walk around here spiritually dead. And that is a sad notion too. And some people really will not care about anything. They just want to see nothing but destruction. But I've always felt that too. That is a part of spiritual immaturity. Just because you might not like something going on, just because you might feel a type of way about somebody in particular, does not mean you shouldn't have respect for the things they are doing. But hey, for some people, this is their form of entertainment. But again, it also shows spiritual maturity and immaturity. Yeah, you can have fun, play your games, and do everything in particular as you should as an adult. But you gotta be mindful of what games you playing exactly. Because some of those games will put you in the trick basket or put you in the basket of immaturity or maturity. What was going on, my guy? A form of spiritual immaturity is you got locked up, prime example. You know you did something, and you come out and still try to blame society for your woes. Or you try to blame everybody else for your woes and still don't take accountability. That's immaturity right there. Nobody else got you locked up but yourself. Tanya, what's going on, baby? Now, on the other hand, you did a crime, you got locked up, you did your time, you faced your consequences all in all, and you moved on stronger and you decide never to go back. That's a form of maturity. That is the truth, though. A lot of times you just gotta pick up your straps and go, I wish that bike would just, my bad, y'all. I mean, never mind. I forgot. Not supposed to do that. Not supposed to do that. If y'all hear me snapping, it's only because it's just one bike. I don't know why. Sound like it need to be on a raceway somewhere or a Grand Prix, not in the streets. But you are supposed to definitely stand on whatever principles and whatever codes that you're going by. If it's helping you stay afloat, it's keeping you in good balance, do it. A form of immaturity would be you laughing or kicking somebody when they down. Form of maturity is trying to uplift or try to help the person the best way possible. We ain't that far off. Form of maturity is knowing that if people around you have had death in the family, you know how to console and you also know how to just try to keep them uplifted the best way possible. Immaturity would be you don't even pay no respects or just you honestly just don't care. Or you talk like, oh well, just this kind of third, you gotta no. There's some ways you have to talk to people And in some ways, you should never talk to people. Damn it! I knew you was on. Why you keep scalp? You know what? Court, you making my scalp hurt. Now you gonna get this. Got on my damn nerve. No, baby, I'm gonna get you. Damn, oh, yeah, I knew you was gonna do that. Hold on. I forgot. Damn it. No, I appreciate you though, love, baby. No, but this is what I'm saying. You know, coming together for the right reasons, that's a form of spiritual maturity. I believe that what I'm doing here is definitely one of those. Because it almost goes and plays into what I was saying last night. It really ain't that much that divides us. A lot of times it is just a factor of maturity on all ends. A form of maturity would be, in my opinion, you was moving like a thug and a criminal, and again, you got yourself together, whether you had to go through the system or not. You found some sort of barricade, basically, that stopped you right there, and for the better. Sometimes you need to sit back and learn a lesson, reevaluate what you got to do, and then you move forward. If you've had nothing but anger and aggression issues and you manage to turn that into positive vibes most of the time and just even spiritual calm, that's a form of maturity. I can honestly say I was one of those. All my aggression was too crazy back then. It still kind of is to a degree, but it's not as bad as it was. That's a form of maturity. But then again, when you know for a fact you don't have to necessarily go but so far, that's where the maturity factor kicks in. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. If this would have been, I don't know, maybe 18, 20 years ago, and this thing was actually a thing, like, yeah, I wouldn't have been able to be speaking to y'all right now. Because I would have went above and beyond because I didn't care back then. Even with the support system that I did have, I didn't care. I was really like ongoing, didn't care. Crash out and crash out for the right reason. But I had to learn that when you do got people that love you, you're only going to harm them and hurt them even more, and you're being selfish. See, when you learn not to be selfish, that's a form of maturity and spiritual maturity on all angles. When you're going to continuously be selfish, you're being all immature, no matter how you look at it. You don't gotta like what I say, but you will feel what I'm saying. In certain instances, most people do feel what I'm saying. This is a voice that will tell you that I done been through a little bit of everything, even down the road of redemption. My redemption was different. My redemption came through losing all of those people from the year 2012 to even as of recent. I had people that not here that will tell you more than I could tell you. Old me was nothing to be reckoned with on any level. No doubt, Court. Appreciate you, baby. Get you some rest, sis. Probably be up in your club tomorrow. I don't know. No, definitely have a good one. But again, when you grow and you learn and you just become more aware of what's going on, you tend not to let certain things get you ever to that point. Hence why I keep saying this, and I will repeat that. Can never take nothing personal. When I did take it personal, it was never good. It just wasn't good because, again, despite whatever, I would feel bad at the end of everything. My conscience would have told me, you kind of tweaked out, bro. You could have did that a little better. I tend to listen to myself a lot of times, especially when I got to do things I need to do or bring these topics up the way it needs to be brought up. See, I'm gonna show you a form of maturity right now. If I got a disdain for somebody, I really won't be around them, nonetheless mention them or even be bothered about them. Furthest thing from my mind. But when you say you got disdain for somebody and you consistently still be around something, that's a form of immaturity, and that shows that you just want all the attention and the drama. But at some point, you will get what you want when you put out the same energy. Don't got to be around me, but when you put out that same energy in the world, somebody gonna give you what you want. For some people, it's all fun and games until something really ends up happening. Then it's not a game no more. And now you really got to man up and mature up. Most of y'all have not begun to even see what can happen. And I tend to keep it that way. Because when I got a respect and a love for the people that I'm building with, I can keep everything that I know is raw aggression contained. And again, healing prayers to those who need it, especially to those who've lost people. Um, and shout outs to Angel too. Like I said, Healing prayers and condolences to everybody who lost people recently. May the man upstairs definitely give y'all comfort and strength during your time of mourning. And healing prayers to those who need it on the health tip too. I ain't forget about y'all. See, I can be honest with all of y'all though. I really don't like being mad up here because I'm already living in a mad world. But I'm gonna tell y'all where my maturity lies at right here. Despite whatever, can never take anything personal. And let me repeat that again for the people in the back, the ones that act like they don't know how to act. Can never take nothing on your person. But just believe, show blueprint day in and day out. I'm gonna keep pushing and rolling with the people, but I'm gonna also keep doing what's necessary, bringing in awareness. That's the mature thing to do. I'm gonna have all the fun and games because again, I know how to be young without thinking young. I know how to be young at spirit, but not think like a young spirited person. And that's what separates maturity from immaturity. And see, a form of immaturity would just be poking the wrong type of people and spirits until you get what you want. I'm gonna give you a form of maturity tonight, and I'm giving you another piece of my life. When it came to my mom's, and I had to literally look at her in that bed, freezing. Like I said, that day it was pouring down rain. I made the biggest promise that I could ever make from a son to a mother, and I still stood on that promise to this day. That's a form of maturity right there. I could have left everything well enough alone and just not gave a damn about nothing but my own life. I chose to choose the mature route. I made those promises. I held that hand one last time, hugged my mama one last time. And no sooner did I leave that hospital, like I said, it looked like it never rained at all. That sun was out, rainbow, all of that. From that day on, I made a mature, conscious effort to just keep myself whole at all costs, no matter what it is I'm doing. And again, my form of maturity came from all of those deaths back and forth. I made a solid promise to a lot of those people, and I still kept that part of my bargain. Wasn't playing that. I took time to heal. That's a form of maturity and spiritual growth there too. Took my time to heal. See, in some cases, I felt I was being immature because I held in a lot of everything throughout that whole process of my mom's dying. I held in a lot, even to the point of almost snapping. The proverbial crash out. But in the same token, I found that kind of mature because I held in a lot for well over a week and past a month before it really resonated that I ain't gonna be able to say much or do much. And when it finally did sink in, yeah, I broke down. But in that same token, I had the right people around me that picked me right back up. Cutthroat, what's going on, my guy? Again, a healing factor is a form of maturity. Sometimes your healing might come fast, sometimes it might not. See, with me, it's always been fairly in the middle. And it's been fairly in the middle because only when you wish certain people was here to at least see what you have done and accomplished, you don't feel the same. But in the same token, I'm being selfish. Again, I don't know how that book is designed up there. One thing I do know is that there is no mistakes given, at least not on that level. So I kind of already understood the mission. The mission was to make sure my brother was intact, my family was intact, which I did. That's a form of maturity right there. When you can endure almost any and everything as far as the most negative and still do what you gotta do to make sure your fam straight and your brother definitely doesn't become a statistic, that's a form of maturity. If I'd have had sisters, it'd have been the same thing. And even when I sound like this, it's only because again, it just goes to show you the levels I would go to just to make sure my people's are straight. That's a form of maturity right there. Maturity is not leading people into the abyss. Immaturity, you just going to lead anybody to anywhere and in any type of danger. I don't think I play games like that. I never did, never will. Again, it is about maturity. It does play hand in hand, though. Oh, yo, speaking of which, yo, word, if you still in the chat, I got to hit you on the Discord. I forgot to mention something to you yesterday. It slipped my mind today, but I remember what it was now. A mature factor for anybody that should be recognizable. It's just how you deal with emotions and aggressions in that same token, especially even in heated, critical moments. But again, I've always felt like that's when two people are able to have a fallout, and then the same token at some point down the road, make amends. That's maturity again on all levels. And again, I like what I've built here. I like what we've been building. No, no, though, tonight was just another good way of saying it. You know, maturity does hit different on all levels. So the spiritual growth and mental growth. If you're willing to sit there and do something that's just not going to be beneficial, that's a form of immaturity. When you actually take consideration and try to put something better into your life, it's a form of maturity. Take it for what you will. But I do feel that is the most important thing to remember. If you decide to make an immature choice, at some point it will haunt you. If you have sat there and changed for the better, no matter what happens, not too much that can ever keep you or steer you down. You already went through the redemption phase. Some people have crashed out, but not to a point of just killing themselves. They crashed out just to a point where it's like, all right, I gotta fall back for a minute. And just be mindful in the choices that you're making, people that you really are surrounding yourself with. And the most important thing again, just keep yourself whole as possible. When you're only thinking about yourself, that's immaturity. Now, when you're thinking about the people and the righteous moves that you're trying to make, that's maturity. And I feel tonight's conversation definitely was a good one. Not gonna lie to you though. And this is honestly kind of showing people that do catch this or come across this that again, people could come together, laugh, joke, have fun, But in the same token, have mature conversations when needed. And actually showing the world that you do care about things outside of just the typical nonsense. I can respect everybody that's been here and still been here, whether you were in the bushes or whether you in here every other day, it doesn't matter. Maturity is what it is. I can act like a kid all day, and guess what? I'm still going to be more mature to not make an immature decision. That's the difference. Some people need to take a little lesson out of that. But then I stood on what I stood on earlier too. Some people will never get that spiritual maturity because they don't want it. And they don't necessarily seek to want it either. But yet I digress though. Conversation like this will always continue to happen because it needs to happen. There's ways to attack and start bringing back and building back. To attack every little situation here and there. Be quite honest with you, I always looked at this factor from where it's at before what it really should truly be. The actions that you decide to take or make, especially if it's just off of an impulse, if it's off of hearsay, misunderstanding, miscommunication, and you choose decide to make those actions still against that person that has nothing to do with nothing, immaturity at its best. On the other hand, you've been actually rocking out, supporting, and doing the best things you're supposed to be doing amongst the flock. More than welcome. And that's where my maturity lies in. I still allow people to pop in here. Again, I ain't trying to be no tyrant, no bully, no nothing. Been there and done that. Even when I was a bully, I was bullying people that I felt was bullying people. I was on one of those levels. Shoot, at times I was punching out the instigators because he'd be like, yo, why you sitting here instigating something when it don't even got to get that deep? I was one of those. But I reverted a lot of my ways because, again, a lot of times it just was out of raw aggression. But then when I looked at it, I still was kind of right footed, but still, I didn't even necessarily have to do it. I should have just let things unfold it, but then again, not doing that. Not when you messing up good vibes. So it was either on go or you had to go. Nonetheless, tonight's conversation, there'll be a part two to this. But you know what? I want some people to understand this too. And I want even that same person to understand this too. Maturity is when you can admit you wrong and accept defeat and learn from your mistakes or learn from your own consequences and just move on. Form of immaturity is what we see every day. Blatant cowardice, disrespect, and just all in all cornball tactics. That's a form of immaturity. On a relationship tip with some people, a form of immaturity I've always felt is if things are definitely just going for the worst, if you say you're gonna let each other go, let each other go. When either or both are that adamant or trying to hurt each other to that much of that's immaturity at its best. I gotta make you feel like I feel right now. Nah, that old saying, let bygones be bygones, that's how it's supposed to be on all angles. But then there are people that don't even show maturity on that level. Gotta learn to appreciate things for what it is and try to make the best critical steps forward to a better tomorrow. That's a form of maturity in my book. A form of maturity is just admitting when you're wrong. None the more, none the less. No matter what you might be wrong about, take accountability for it. Whether it was something major or something minor. When you able to pick up and take whatever opportunity is given to you, make it flourish, yeah, that's a form of maturity. Especially if you sticking on code and sticking to the code. A lot of y'all will say an immature method is clowning people. Well, in some instances, yeah, but not all. We go clown, have a good time, and whatever, whatever. That's all good. That's all bread and gravy. But when you are trying to clown somebody for being a different way or moving a certain way, or I would say even prime example, really having a disability, that's the form of immaturity that will bite you in the neck one way or another. That man upstairs will have that karma one way or another. A form of maturity is being real with somebody, whether you in desperate need or not. Form of immaturity would be keeping things to yourself and keeping it under wraps to a point where you can even self-destruct. Telling you, there's ways to break down these conversations, especially about these two situations right here. Form of spiritual immaturity would just be picking fights and doing anything along the lines of bothering or trying to hinder people, but then running when the real opposition does come at you. And I've seen a lot of people do that. But just know I'm not one of them. Yeah, I don't really do too much running. And not because I'm too fat. No, I can still outrun and do a lot of things that some people can't do. I just don't like running. That's why I didn't like football. That's why I didn't like basketball. Even when I was down in my trimmest, just didn't like running. So there's no, I ain't running. I'm taking my sweet old time while I'm on here. And I'm going to still give you the blueprint that no matter what takes place, you'll see the difference between spiritual maturity, and then we going to see spiritual immaturity. Oh, I know, love, baby. I'm, I like to fake self, shame myself sometimes. It works. It works. But honestly, I really don't care about that either. I wouldn't care if I was at my biggest or at my smallest. Nothing is going to change what goes on within my spirit. So what I'm doing is necessary. I'm gonna be mature to the fact that still do the things I'm supposed to be doing, showing genuine love. Let's see what you end up doing in the next few months or so. Probably ain't even gonna give you that long. Shouts to the plug. But all in all, though, this is just part one of this. And I believe part two is definitely gonna show something different. But part two ain't coming right away. I'm gonna let this marinate for some people. There's different forms that we see on this app and that we see in our day-to-day lives. Be aware of which ones are which. I don't think I could have said anything more clear tonight. I do feel like this before I do close out tonight. And I'm going to say this with the best thing. We got two different types of people that move on this internet. Well, two different groups and tribes of people that move on this internet, no matter where it's at. You have the ones, like prime example, that are here. Whether they in the chat every day, whether they catching the replay, the shadows, the supporting, everything doesn't matter. Form maturity right here. Mostly all of us are making content, doing content, or on the verge of doing content. And we doing it the best way we supposed to do it. Oh yeah, shout outs to Riders for Life, baby. People that are doing actual things. That's a sure sign of maturity. We all trying to see something for the better. Form of immaturity will be these immature trolls that run around here trying to cause chaos and havoc. The good trolls that attack even trolls like that and attack negative stuff, I like them. Man, there's a couple trolls missing out of here too. Shout outs to Famous Amos, man. I don't know where he at. Hopefully he cool. I know Les somewhere in the shadows, always shadow hugging. I smell a guitar in here. Definitely knew Diz was in here somewhere. Shout outs to a lot of everybody that be in here off and on. Don't matter. A lot of people have blessed this panel one way or another. The panel will always be open for anybody that want to pop in. Doesn't matter what the topic is. And if you feel you can't, hey, I can respect that. That's a form of maturity. I don't force nothing, and I can respect any and everything that's been given to me. You good, love, baby. Man, go on about your business, man. Matter of fact, you stole me a pork chop sandwich. I don't want to talk to you right now. Appreciate you, James, for dropping the link. Oh yeah, shout outs to Liz B, man. I caught some of that live earlier too at the soccer game. And then I got stuck in my game too and almost got myself killed. Shout outs to Liz B. I know Jazzy had her first game and stuff too. So like I said, good people. Most of these people, no matter how we move it, we showing that we are who we are. And again, when you can learn to be yourself and accept yourself for who you are, that's a form of maturity. That form of maturity I learned as a kid. I can accept who the hell I am. And it was said recently again, don't change who you are for nobody or for nothing. This is just one form of who's spiritually mature and who's not. And I'm going to keep having combos like this until some of you fools get the picture. And when I say fools, they know who I'm talking about. And I do feel it's more than one, but hey, like I said, come one, come on. But your brain will be all over that wall. Bars and poetry fingers. But I ain't gonna hold y'all all night. I know most of y'all got work. Most of y'all, your kids went back to school. Yeah, shouts to Shay Love. Did somebody drop Shay Love link? Shouts to Shay. Man, I know most of y'all, your kids done went back to school. So on and so forth. And just know, again, hopefully y'all have a strong and blessed school year and blessings along the way as well. This is a good conversation. Like I said, I'll definitely bring a part two of that. It might not be this week. But I'll definitely bring a part two to this. And the panel to be open for anybody that want to chime in on this. And I always love getting everybody's views and opinions on it. And let me see how I do this. Yeah, I should be up tomorrow early, definitely. I got something for all the members, and shout out to all the members of the Eulogy family. Got something for y'all in the morning. And you know I'll be back for the regular morning safe. And no, not the afternoon. I will definitely be up in the morning for that. So if I don't do the live, it'll come in the form of an upload. So don't worry. Got something for the members. But I definitely appreciate everybody that tuned in. And shout outs again to Brian for popping in on the panel. And I definitely look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow. So, you know, it's always a blessing to see all of y'all and talk with all of y'all. And again, for every day that you are able to wake up and be blessed, just make sure you do the best you can. Do what you got to do for yourself and for the people around you. That's spiritual growth. I ain't messing with you, love, baby. Don't jinx yourself, damn it. Nah, I knew you was gonna jinx yourself. See, you don't never learn. See, love, baby, you was doing too much today. So you know what? Just gotta give you this spiritual growth right here. Damn, damn it. Serious, I appreciate you for dropping all those links. James, I appreciate you as well too. Like I said, I hope all my people just be prosperous and healthy for 2023 and beyond. But I'll definitely see some of y'all running around these streets in a little bit. Let me go take this little mongrel outside. Now he done got himself up. And I'll definitely be back. And I could be able to give y'all some music tomorrow. Let me stop being light skinned. So, Letitia, you was over here shadow hugging, baby. You know what? I got you. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen. I feel disrespected. I feel real disrespected. So I'm gonna give y'all what y'all want for y'all leave up out of here. Nah, I didn't like that. That might be a symbol to my scalp hurt T-shirts. I don't know. I don't know. No, I'm messing with you. I definitely appreciate y'all for tuning in. Like I said, I'm gonna try to have something in the morning for the members. It might come in the upload though. Yeah, I know I hate doing uploads, but or if not, it could still be that little morning live session. I'll see what it is. No, I'm not doing that, Letitia. But it's giving me ideas about my scalp hurt t-shirts. I don't know. Oh man. Let's see, just like I said, the content will keep coming. The message will still be coming. And I feel good about it. When you feel good about anything again that you're doing in life and anything that you change in life, it's a form of maturity. Let that sink in for the night. If y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to the replay game. Shout out to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. For everybody that was in attendance tonight, you already know that love is love and it'll be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. All I gotta do is give you real. And that's all I'm gonna do is give you real topics and real builds. Like I said, I'll definitely see y'all for that site in the morning. And for the members, I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna do this tomorrow. So, I'll definitely see y'all running around these streets at some point. Y'all stay safe. Keep that third eye open. Until the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.